The doorknob is the best invention ever, and if you disagree, then your opinion is just wrong. A doorknob is a lever made out of metal which is used to open or close a door. The main purpose of a doorknob is keeping the door shut while nobody is using it. By its clever design, not many organisms can open the door except for the most intelligent, for example, humans. This doesn't mean that I haven't seen humans dumber than a bacterial infection. No, no. But with that said, I'm sure sometimes humans are unwanted visitors. Luckily, most doorknobs come with a lock. Amazing. This lock can be locked or unlocked using a key, of which only a few copies exist. Only those who possess the key can unlock the door and then go ahead and open the door using the doorknob. This way, you can get absolutely no unwanted visitors, and only those who are allowed to access the room or building can enter it. This is absolutely insane. Yes, of course, of course. The lock can be picked, but this takes time, and while picking, it is almost inevitable to not leave behind fingerprints. These left behind fingerprints can be used to identify the lock picker. This way we can make sure the lock picker gets locked behind a lock which they can't pick. This method of security might sound very complicated, but it works as a perfect threat against people who even think about trying to pick a lock. This way, almost nobody will try to pick a lock unless they are very, very desperate. Motivations to do this may be the following: food, beverage, Pokemon cards, and escaping. But with a doorknob and a lock, you may rest peacefully, since the combination of these two will stop most unwanted visitors from getting onto your property. Instead, worry about the malicious intents of your hamster. Sadly, doorknobs are not always used for good cause. This phenomenon I call doorknob abuse. Doorknob abuse are things like hitting someone violently with a doorknob, using a doorknob as a tool to break into somebody's vehicle, and no, I'm not gonna give you any other good ideas. So we can conclude that the doorknob is an amazing invention, and that the inventor of the doorknob, Osborne Dorsey, who was only 16 at the time, should be rewarded. Which at the time he never was, because it was the 1800s and they only liked white people back in those years for some reason. So, next time your grandpa says something racist, tell him that he would have unwanted visitors all the time if it wasn't for this African American engineer.